Welcome back to the channel. Episode 2 of Tenerife on Triumph.
Yes, welcome back to our holiday. Hopefully you will have had a little mooch and seen our little hop, skip and a jump tour of Tenerife.
So what we wanted to do was get a good look on the bike, good run around, really experience it before we recommended Adam and his wonderful motorcycles at his Casa Triumph.
Casa Triumph.
Triumph logos everywhere, it's great.
Well, yes,
I'm very much at home.
You are, and I could not recommend them enough.
Should we catch up with Adam?
Go talk to him, yes.
Good. At first.
You well?
Yes. So we had the pleasure of one of your bikes yesterday.
Yeah, on the Speedmaster, yeah.
Had a great day. We did 267 kilometres.
Yeah, 267 it was, yeah.
Which I think you were surprised about as well.
Yeah, you did a good run yesterday actually for the time.
We had a great time. Bike was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. It is a nice bike, especially two-ups. It's more of a cruiser's type than the Bonnies, to be fair. I mean, Bonnies are good all-rounder for getting around the bends we've got here and that, but that does it just as well.
So when did you start here?
In this property, we started just before COVID, we moved.
Okay.
So, but obviously the business was set up since 2017, but then COVID came, so that slowed things down a bit, shall we say. And then after that, back to normal and just built it up from then, really. Yeah,
one thing you were saying was like you like to keep it to a given size. So
keep it small, keep it personal, really. Yeah. I mean, there are other companies here, they've got hundreds of bikes and stuff like that. But it's not my thing. I like more the experience of the person having their experience of riding a motorcycle around Tenerife. Yeah. More of a family feel to it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we found yesterday when we come back. Like, you straight away come down, have a drink,
have a drink with us, and
we really enjoyed the full experience. Yeah, rather than
it's nice because if I've done a tour, people have been out on themselves and they've come back after tour, we'll go down the bar for a drink. Not necessarily alcohol, but you can have a natter about the day. Oh, where'd you explore, and what did you see? And also, if we have people staying in the accommodation, it's a good meeting point. Oh, where are you planning to go tomorrow? Let me tell you, this might be something you might like. Yeah, you know, and it just works that way, sort of thing.
This is one of the things we were saying, because with having one day on the bike and stuff, we were like, well, because you were very kindly offered us to come on your tour and stuff, and we were like, well, with filming and stuff, you don't really want to be slowing people down and stop. Can we just film this? Can we ride past and do whatever we normally do? So like, we'll have a feel for it and see where we land. Then we got back here, we had a good chat with yourself. Yeah. And you're like, well, did you see this? We're like, no. You see that? Well, no. It's like, okay, we have to come back.
I mean, to be fair, you did a hell of a lot yesterday in one day. It was too much. I mean, you need to explore the island properly, a good 3 or 4 days with time and all the little nooks and crannies that you don't know about, sort of thing.
Yeah. That's just the stop points, because we very much found we were like, okay, we've onto there, onto there, onto there. Yeah. You're always in some sort of pace to move. Obviously, we were doing sunrise to sunset as well, which was probably
plus as well, I can direct you to restaurants for food.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to point out as well, because we were also saying about how people can be nervous about borrowing gear or what you're going to end up with. And the first thing Emily said when she walked in, she was, everything's so clean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a personal hygiene thing, isn't it, as well for people? I mean, all the helmets get sanitised and everything. Even a selection of gloves, they all get sanitised after people have used them, because I run it how I would expect. Yeah. You know, if I was to go and rent a motorcycle, you know, you've got the fleeces if you're going up tidy, if it's a bit cooler, you've got the armoured jackets, the Oxford Harrington jackets, I think they are. Yeah. Wide selection of different sizes, helmets. So yeah, the only thing we don't supply are boots and jeans.
I say, in what you were saying about the bikes, with everything being, it's how I would keep a bike. So it's that attention to detail. I suppose if you were to expand the fleet even bigger, it's how you keep on top of that, how you trust people.
Then it gets too busy, then you're going to have to start employing people. Are they doing the same? Have they got the same quality control as yourself? Yeah. And things like that, maintenance-wise and that. And I'd sooner keep on top of it myself. I mean,
yeah, what bikes you got?
The 2 Bonnies, which are out at the moment. Yeah. The 2 Speed 900s, Speedmaster, the Bobber, and the 400.
And I think it is worth mentioning you've had the 400 lowered.
Yeah. And it's made a hell of a difference. As you can see, the bike's got a bit more of a comfortable lean on it as opposed to how it was before. Yeah. Because the reason I bought the 400, I was getting a lot of older gentlemen that had done the parenting business, part of their life, and then also the grandparenting side. And well, they've grown up now. I'm going to get back into biking. And yeah, the 400 was a little bit high for them. So
Yeah.
hence I managed to find somebody that did a lowering kit and a proper side stand, because people were saying on the forums, oh, cut it and weld it. Nah, sorry. I prefer proper
Have it done.
fabricated one.
Yeah. How do you find it up and around the mountain
Brilliant,
stuff?
love it.
Yeah?
Love it. It's a good little fun bike. Going up the hills, you need to wind it on a bit, but coming back down the hills, you can keep up with all the crotch rockets and have a bit of fun.
Ah, brilliant.
The Triumphs, yeah, no major issues really. Again, if you keep on top of maintenance, servicing, they run forever.
What pointed you in that direction? I don't think
At the
actually
time in 2017, I was looking and I thought, well, the whole story is I wanted to get off the tools because I'm an electrician and aircon installation guy. My knees are getting a bit tired, so I thought, right, you need to start thinking in the future for something to do that you love, it's your passion. And so I thought, right, I'm going to do a bike rental. So I looked at Royal Enfield. No disrespect to Royal Enfield, but at the time in 2017, the build quality wasn't the best. No disrespect.
Yeah.
Plus, as well, there's no comeback with them. They've got no dealerships as such. It's just franchises that sell the bikes, and then once the bike's sold, that's it. They're not interested. Yeah. So Triumph, obviously a bit more expensive, but you have the quality there with them.
Yeah.
And you've got a dealership on the island, Gubra, Tenerife. Well, Gubra Triumph SL, Tenerife. And really good, look after me really well.
Yeah.
Any issues, yeah, bring it up, no problem.
No, brilliant.
So you have got the backup if anything major was to happen.
And I have to say, your communication as well throughout it all is great. Like, you've sent more emails than I've responded to because you were just very thorough, very prompt. But you need it, I think. It's nice. And then
it reassures
WhatsApped
people.
me, yeah.
Because
it was seamless.
normally to reserve a booking, I ask for a 50% deposit. So people are parting with money with somebody they've never met before. And then you think, yeah, I'll see it from their point of view. So hence the emails and...
Yeah, and even just your kindness, like you say, watching the weather and wanting people to have the best experience they can. So moving and shuffling where possible for the client and for yourself. Yeah. Around basing on them having the best viewpoints as well that they're going to get on their holiday. Yeah,
because, I mean, a lot of the people from the UK have all rode in the rain, but when you come on holiday, you don't really want to be doing that. You want to do the best of it. So like we did with you guys, I said, you know, there's a storm Claudia coming in, let's push you back a couple of days. And it worked out fine. You had a cracking day yesterday by the sounds of it. Yeah. So.
Definitely. No, we've really enjoyed it, and it was very comfortable and very clean and just really nice.
Yeah, so what you can do is you have accommodation here
Yes.
for sleep 4 people, is that right?
4 people, yeah. It's 2 double beds, so bear in mind, lads, if you want to share a bed, or locally we have what's called a pension, Cassandra, which is just basically like a B&B place, so if there's an overspill, people can go down there. Right. You know, some blokes aren't comfortable sharing beds, so I've done it in the past, never bothered me. So.
But yeah, so if you wanted to stay here, you can do that.
You can
add
set
the
a
bike over
package
several
up.
days.
Yeah, either do tours or you can go off by yourself or...
Bit of both.
Do what you want, really.
Yeah.
There's a great little spot. I say we will have a look down there, but you've got the bar set up, haven't you? And
yeah, I mean up here as well. I mean, since COVID, a lot of people, particularly I've found, don't like being in hotels. They like a bit of space. I mean, don't get me wrong, Las Americas and Las Cristianas, beautiful places, but they can be busy.
Yeah.
So, and people, they like the quietness.
It's the paranoia, I think, that beds in as well in terms of looking after a bike when you've got it on rental, which is a given. But we found it before, we've been in America and you have a bike, and even if you've got secure park in the hotel, you have that kind of nervousness of like, I've left it down there. And I've found it where I keep going back and checking the bike and whatnot, whereas actually, if you were to stay here, you know the bike's here, and if there's any issues or whatnot, as you're going along, you're here, you can say, oh, I've been riding today, I've noticed this, can you have a look?
You've seen yourselves with Ivan and Mark, they've got the 2 Bonnies out at the moment, they're staying in the accommodation, we give them remote control for the main door, they can come and go as they please, just park the bikes under the bar, they'll actually ride in, park the bikes, get off, have a beer, and then discuss what they're going to do the next day. I think, how cool is that for an holiday?
Yeah, you can't beat it. It was really, really good and seamless for us.
Yeah. And within the local area, you've got plenty of bars and restaurants, obviously local, not touristy, so to speak. So you're getting the proper food, Canarian food.
Yeah.
And some of the culture as well.
Not just a packet of crisps.
No. What flavour were they? Cardboard.
Yeah. They're an attempt at something, I know that. Yeah. Should we have a look at the bar?
So this is a Triumph Tavern. A lot of gossiping goes on sometimes.
It's just nice and chill.
Yeah.
It's a proper way to finish a day on a bike.
Yeah.
How long has this been here? Was this like part of
this was the last thing to get done, so a couple of years, 23, it's established 23?
Yeah. Okay.
Because obviously it took 4 years to do everything and get it all up and running with all the works that was involved.
Yeah.
And again, we've made it down here and the accommodation something that we would be happy to stay in.
I was always wondering, like, is it just a get on the bike and feel it out for you, like watching them, or do you like do a up and down there, let me see you?
No, we'll just set off on the tour, and by the third roundabout, I'll know if they're gonna, right, I need to be a bit more careful, or slow the pace down a bit, or speed the pace up a bit. Always within speed limits. Thank you very much, Guardi Seville.
Is this you asking whether or not you were judged as you pulled off yesterday?
No. I admire the ability to have that trust. I think because if I was running this kind of setup and whatnot, I'd very much be like,
in the
that's
beginning,
my pride and joy.
every time a bike went out, I was like,
is it
my
coming
bum
back?
holds like this sort of thing. But no, we've got used to it now, and you take it as it is.
Yeah, because I mean that makes for a much more relaxed
atmosphere
scenario for them to go out, doesn't it? Like, you know, and you get a true read, I guess.
I mean, normally what we'll do is after the first half an hour, 40 minutes, we'll stop and have a coffee and we can have a chat. I mean, obviously there's always a bit of a safety brief before we set off. This is how we're going to ride, especially if there's a few of you. Yeah. If you get stuck at a junction, don't worry, I'll stop, and if you're not there within a couple of minutes, I'll come back and find you. So just stay where you are, which does happen sometimes.
How do you find the dynamic with, like, because obviously you've got quite different bikes out on those roads, or does it not?
Doesn't really matter. I mean, you don't want to be racing about, to be fair. I mean, steady pace, people are touring, they want to see the island, they don't want to be 100 mile an hour and miss everything.
Just watching the tarmac.
Yeah. There's a few guys like to ride a bit fast, so then those guys I know will speed up a little bit. Yeah. Because they've probably been here several times. Yeah. But majority of the clients, probably the first time riding here or second time riding here, oh, we've not seen that. You just take it easy to go at a steady pace.
Oh, nice.
You learn to suss people out quite easily, really, after you've been doing it a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Emily would definitely recommend it.
I would recommend it.
And yeah, thank you for having us. We really, really appreciate your time.
No problem.
And we will no doubt be back.
Be good to see you.